We're continuing to honor and celebrate Black History Month. Tonight we're hearing from a man who was one of the first African Americans to enroll and attend college here in Lafayette. According to UL's website, back in 1954, when the university was under a different name, about 80 African Americans were students. They were the first group to integrate the university. Victor Georges has more with one man from that group and his experience.
Before it was known as the University of Louisiana, the original name was the Southwestern Louisiana Institute during the 1950s.
I was one of the very first black students to enroll at SLI.
Leroy Anderson was a student during that time, becoming one of the first black students to integrate the school. He says some teachers and staff were only following a law, while others believed in integration.
I was treated pretty well. It was never too easy or too hard on black students.
He tells me back in his day he was an excellent baseball player. He wanted to join the school's team, but he was faced with a tough reality from the coach.
And he says, "I know about you, Anderson." He says, "I would love to have you on the team, but," he said, "if I get you on the team, I'm not going to be coach because they're going to put me out." In other words, the sports was not integrated.
Anderson says that wasn't the only time he felt left out because of the color of his skin. He says the school usually had an event to welcome all new students to the campus, but the year he started, it was skipped. Years later, the school made up for it, hosting an event for those students.
It was really a nice thing. It was the first time that we were recognized as students. Before that, they just accepted us.
He says the lessons he learned during integration remain with him years later.
We can all get along if we accept each other for who they are, because none of us are better than the rest of us. We are all trying our best.
Victor Georges reporting there.